We've talked about a lot of short-term marketing, but what about the long term? There's lots of strategies out there, including the content marketing we've talked about. One of the ways to loop that in is through thought leadership. We've got a great example here at the Mystery School. Jeff McBride, he does a lot of thought leadership, and it's a great way to get your name out there for the long run. If you need bookings right this minute, buy a Google ad, buy a Facebook ad. But if you're in it for the long haul, you want to make this a business, consider thought leadership as one of the methods that you use. First off, it builds credibility. 60% of social media users say thought leadership is more trustworthy than other types of long-term marketing. It creates a community. As you can see, Magic and Mystery School is a community. That's what thought leadership does, is it naturally creates that community. And if you cultivate that community, it'll bring dividends to you, and it generates leads. Now, this is not a quick hurry, get things on the table booked. This is the long game. This is where you want to be in several years from now. And it takes at least 10 pieces of content for people to see you as a thought leader and want to come and participate and possibly hire you. So what does thought leadership look like on a practical level? Well, you post articles. You talk about your thoughts on those articles. You post your own articles if you can write about it. And it doesn't matter what industry you're in, you can do this. Birthday party magicians, trust me, we can do it. Corporate magicians, easy. The more niche you have, the easier this gets for you. But even if you have a very broad appeal, you can still do this. Stories, talk about how you made a difference for a client or for a customer of yours. Talk about how you give back. If you're not giving back to the community, what are you doing? Everybody's giving back in one way or another. Talk about it, or better yet, get somebody else to talk about it. So maybe there's an industry question or debate that's going on. Give your side of it. Show that you have thought about it by giving the pros and the cons of this debate, of this issue. So this shows that you're thinking about things in your industry that's making you more of a thought leader. And then how is your strategy or your approach different from your competitors? How do you approach a problem? How do you approach a client? How do you approach a show that's different? What makes you different, better, special? And finally, frequently asked questions. We all know those 5 or 6 questions we get asked almost every time. Have a frequently asked questions section where you address each one in depth, in detail, with your thoughts and feelings on it. Also bring in guests. Jeff does that great. You bring in guests to talk about subjects that are close to your core, give your thoughts about them, but gives other people a platform and show that you are in the know, you know what's going on, and you're bringing them the very best information. So there's the quick and dirty about how you can use thought leadership as a strategy to make you better at business. Till next time, remember, marketing is magic.